Hey guys, seeing your YouTube vlog creator here. I just want to start off by saying welcome to my channel if this is the first time, and I also want to thank the recent subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content and you come back for more. And if you're wondering what software I use to create my videos, it is Filmora 12. You know, sometimes you just have to just wing it and throw it out there. Don't be so scripted. And you know, yeah, if you look over here on my desk, I got my pad here. I got my congratulations from YouTube here. I put them in. I put these, what do you call them, sheet protectors here. Well, I think it's something to have, you know, to keep as a keepsake. They don't give you. What do you call it? Where's that other screen here? Go back over here. Sorry, I got all these different webcams here. You know, you don't get a play button for 1,000 subscribers, unfortunately. You know, I did inquire about that a long time ago. I put it on Twitter, and I think at the time I was following Susan Wojcicki when she was then the CEO of YouTube, and I said it'd be nice if after you hit that, you know, that threshold, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch hours, you can get, you know, a little plaque. You know, they get bigger as they go. It's like college, you know. When you go to college, you get your associate's degree, the certificate, or your diplomas like this. Then you get your bachelor's, and you get your master's. They get bigger. Just like that's almost the same premise what they're doing here with YouTube. You know, the only thing is you're not getting an associate's degree size play button, right? They give it to you for 100,000 subscribers, right? It's yay big, and then when you get the 1,000,000 subscribers, it's bigger and it's gold. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't know if I'll ever see I achieve any of those goals, but I'm going to keep at it, folks. I'm going to keep putting it out there. Why I started my YouTube channel? Okay, well, I started for a couple of reasons. One, as a lot of you may know who follow me on this YouTube channel, I've been on eBay, I should say. YouTube. I've been on eBay for 24 years, and back then, eBay came out with this thing where you can, you know, add videos with your listings. So I started off doing a demo video. Okay, that's the very first video I did, is a demo video. And it was with the little mechanical monkey. I know people heard this story many times over, but this is for the new people who hit the channel for the first time. And what it is, the little monkey had a banana, and when you take the banana away from his hand, he would start screaming and running until you put it back in his hand, and he would calm down. That video, for all intents and purposes, was a demo video to show the potential buyer that item worked and how it worked. You know, the functionality. I'd written it in there when you take the banana away, of course. But people like to see videos, just like I love creating videos. People like to watch them. Okay. You know, I was thinking about this morning. If you ever want to get an idea on how to create a YouTube channel or what to put in there, watch TikTok for a while and scroll down there and look at all the different things you see on on TikTok. If that doesn't give anybody an idea on how to start a YouTube channel, I don't know what does. Anybody see it, but wouldn't that be good for TikTok only instead of YouTube? Well, no, you get your ideas from it. Why not? I get my ideas from different sources. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah. I watch a lot of these guys. Before I even did this video, I was watching a lot of people talking about, you know, how to create videos, and I watch them every now, but I had written it down on my pad over here, and this is what I wrote. Okay, my channel grew without watching others talk about how to grow your YouTube channel. I just did a simple video about the items I was selling on eBay and adding other topics to my channel, and eventually grew, right? And then over here, try to grow a YouTube channel is like studying a history lessons, right? You study so much, you end up missing what you were studied for. I don't know if you ever had that experience. Sometimes you overstudy, you're sitting there, and you know, with me and my girlfriend back then, we were studying for computers, and I remember she was studying a lot of different languages and stuff like that. And one time she was just sitting there staring. I go, "Is everything okay?" And she's like, yeah, I got to walk away from the desk for a while. Well, she was learning too many different computer languages. But after she walked away from it, she cleared her head. That's what I wrote over here, right? I wrote over here, where is it now? Yeah, you end up missing what you studied for. Sometimes it's good to walk away from the computer and clear your head and then go back and, to resolving that problem. It's not easy, but if you take your time, you will eventually get to that goal. And it's true. Sometimes we get so caught up in things. That's why I try to tell people when it comes to starting a YouTube channel, or let's say you already have an established YouTube channel, folks, you gotta blot out your surroundings, what's going on around you. Okay? When it comes to creating a YouTube channel, you want to have it a quiet environment. Around here, every now and then, where I live in this neighborhood here, they got landscapers. This is the time of year they start coming around. The one in the backyard over there, this guy over here, the neighbor next door, the other neighbor next door, the one across the street, and you hear all that buzzing and the blowers there, the leaf blowers, whatever. It gets crazy. And when it gets like that, I mean, I don't know. People say, well, if you know, just stop. I do stop, but I don't know when they're coming around. I don't keep tabs and say, okay, this Wednesday, this guy's going to be doing that neighbor's house. Next Wednesday, he'll be doing that. I don't know. I don't keep tabs on the landscapers here. But I find it very distracting. And in a case like that there, of course, you close all your windows and stuff like that. You try to, alleviate the noise as much as possible, and you try to stay focused on what you want to talk about. See, that's the for me, this is the biggest challenge. Growing a YouTube channel is the biggest thing. And coming up out of growing a YouTube channel, I'm sorry, I meant to say, let me rephrase that. Coming up with content. Okay? Yes, growing a YouTube channel is very hard. It is. It's not easy, I'll be honest with you. But the coming up with content, that is the part that I would say, for me, is the biggest challenge, coming up with new stuff on a daily basis. And I want to be consistent, and I want to put information out there. My channel, for all intents and purposes, as it says on my banner, if you look at my banner there, it says, on the bottom, right, it'll say online resale entrepreneur and vlogger, which I am, all three. And the other thing is, on the bottom, it'll say help, inspire, and share. That's what I want to do. I want to help people, I want to inspire them, and I want to share information with them. As I said it before, and I'll say it again, I don't have a book to sell you, and I don't have a dream to sell you. All I can provide for you guys is free information and experiences. All the teachings I learned, is based off my own experiences, like whatever I share with you guys. Okay, whatever I teach you guys or tell you guys about is based off my own experiences. Being on this platform, but I'm not just on this platform. I'm also on TikTok and Twitter, Instagram. Okay. I'm on different platforms. Rumble, I did a few on Rumble, stuff like that. But my main channel and focus is YouTube right now. Okay, this is the one I want to be on. Okay, and when I say I'm on those other channels, those other social media platforms, it's the share feature. I think I told you guys about that. You could share when you upload your video to YouTube. They have a little thing there, a little box there that says share, and when you click it on, you will see Reddit. You'll see, what do you call it there? Sometimes you'll see bloggers. You'll see Twitter. You don't see TikTok on there. I do that separately. Okay, I'll do that separately. I'll drop a link below. But there are things there where you could share your video once you upload it. Okay, so yes, do I put videos out on those other social media platforms? Absolutely, and I do it whenever I create a video. I do it. Like this video here, this will be on all those platforms I just talked about. Okay. The other thing too is, I have to honestly say, I met with a friend. It's kind of like talking about, reselling right now. And, I really found it a little disturbing because, well, maybe it's just my nature. I like to help people out. I like sharing. Some people say, yeah, but you give all your secrets away. Look, I don't care. If I share information with you guys, it's not going to bother me in the least. People say, well, don't you feel it's going to increase your competition? I'm talking on eBay, not YouTube. Don't you feel it's going to be more competition? Look, there's enough competition out there, whether I'm sharing information or not. Okay? And what struck me is, one time I bumped into this online reseller, we met at the thrift store. Let me just get a little swig of water here. And we started talking. And he didn't know I was a YouTuber. So he goes, what really bothers me? He goes, these guys that go on YouTube and they sit there telling all their secrets about where they source and this and that and the other thing. He's like, you know what? People should find out like I found out. Do your own research. Stop looking for easy way out in life. Like in other words, easy way out. In other words, I don't want it. Well, what's that saying? The path that people like to travel, the path of least resistance. I do a lot of research. I spend a lot of time on this computer. I would say I'm on it 7 days a week, basically. I do take breaks. Do spend time with the family on occasion. I do have to take a little break here and there. But for the most part, I don't mind doing the research for people. And I don't mind sharing information. And if I could do it where it could be beneficial to somebody else, I'm going to share that information. Okay? Now, some people may get, a little flustered with this, saying, "Well, this guy, listen, if it's not me, it's somebody else out there." And what's wrong with helping people anyway? There's enough, I'm not going to say it's enough room in there, but I have to honestly say, eBay has been really competitive. Okay, it's really getting crazy, and I don't know if you guys seen the videos I did a TikTok video, I think it's called How Your eBay Sales Are, and I did another one in regards to it. I go in those videos there, one of them, well, I think both of them, I talk about how, as much as I love eBay and that I've been selling on that platform for 24 years, I don't like the idea that they put other sellers' listings mixed in with my listing. And then I sit here, wondering, geez, you talk to these guys at the thrift store, how's sales? Terrible, flatlined. And then you look at it and you say, you got to check the video out. I think it's how your eBay sales. I think it's a YouTube short. And I said to myself, this is crazy. eBay, it's their platform. And I know people might get pushed back and say, well, you don't like the platform, get off it. No, I'm not getting off it. I'm not going to get off it because I've been with them for 24 years. And I'm going to grin and bear it. Plain and simple. I'm going to grin and bear it and say, well, it's their platform. And you either, like I said, the old expression, do what you got to do or get off the pot. Okay? I'm going to stick with them. I'm just hoping that eBay will come to their senses and say, hey, listen, you're putting all this related product, sponsored products on there, people, whoever, you pay for promoted listings or whatever. And then when you scroll down at the very bottom of the page, you will see tons and tons, a lot of other sellers' listings embedded with your listing. And that's the thing that drives me crazy. See, eBay is not a bad thing. It's not a bad selling platform. I'm also on Bonanza too, and Poshmark. And that's the other thing too. I'm also a registered seller on Amazon and Etsy, but I don't use those two other platforms. But if you are thinking about selling on eBay, you might want to, don't put all your eggs in one basket, divvy it out, okay? Because where one don't sell, hopefully the other one will pick up. So people say, well, geez, I thought you want to be an eBay seller. I thought you only sell on eBay. Well, folks, I got news for you. Sometimes it gets really slow. See, I don't know what people, I should say I don't know, but I'm sure people do this for a number of reasons. One, supplement their income. Number two, to make a full-time career out of it. And number three, to, I guess, as a pastime type of hobby business. That's how I look at it right now, because to be truthfully honest with you, I told this to a friend and a relative, if you can't at least, and this is on a small, really small basis when it comes to selling, if you can't make at least $100 a day, and today's market, that's not a lot of money, that ain't much of a business. Okay? Now, I know people might say, maybe it's the merchandise you're selling. It's not really desirable. You're going to hear stories like that, because I talk to people and say, what kind of merchandise? I said, well, I sell general merchandise. Yeah, but maybe it's not desirable, or there must be a glut out there, a whole bunch of them out there. Must be hundreds of those things being sold. And yeah, go look at your eBay listing. do yourself a favor. Go look at your eBay listing, whatever item you're selling, and look how many, or at least that's what's shown on mine, how many other people are going to be mixed in with your listing, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Not good. And I'm hoping eBay will rectify that problem and change it over. Plain and simple. It is what it is. And, like I said, people, I may get pushback and they say, if you feel that way about it, why don't you just quit it altogether? I can't. I'm not going to. I do like selling on it. I do. I always say, joke around, I said, I love eBay. I have a love-hate relationship with eBay. I love them when I'm making money, and I hate them when I'm not. But I say it in a kid way. I'm joking around. I mean, look, if I really hated eBay, you'd think I'd be on this platform for 24 years? I don't think so. No, I wouldn't be on that platform for 24 years. But, deviating away from that, talking about YouTube now, well, they almost go hand in hand, basically. They're both competitive businesses because YouTube is considered a business. Anything that where it comes to exchanging money becomes a business. Barter system, you do this and I give you that, like I said before, when it comes to my channel grew without watching, when I first started out, without watching any of those guys come in. They eventually, not recently, but 10 years ago, it started getting more and more and more. People starting to talk at YouTube. We'll start getting more into this here, and you're going to get people like me coming on there and saying their spiel, how I did it, and this and that, and the other thing. And I'm not knocking any creators, not by any means. And I'm not making any derogative statements about the people out there that do teach how to become a YouTuber. But the point I'm saying is, when I started, I didn't watch any of these people. How to get your first 50, how to get your first 100, how to get your first 1,000 subscribers and stuff. I didn't watch any of those. You know what I did? As I've always been doing. Keep it real. As I say, folks who follow me on this thing, you know what I'm going to say. Keep it real, keep it original, and let your channel grow organically. And don't forget good thumbnails and titles. That's it. Is this the road to success here? These 5 things here, what I'm telling you, is that going to make you a successful YouTuber? No. But it's the basics. It's the start. Think about it. It's not rocket science, folks. It's not rocket science here to grow a YouTube channel. Just like it's not rocket science to sell on eBay. Okay? In due time, people will watch your videos. If you don't believe me, if you don't want to go on TikTok and watch any of those videos, I just scroll up, I just find them amusing. Watch some YouTube videos out there. See what other creators are putting out there, and you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm just saying to give you an idea of what you might want to try. Let's put it that way. But that's the truth, though. A lot of people, you're going to probably find a lot of people like myself telling you how to get 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 subscribers, whatever, and so many views. You're going to find probably tons of people out there on YouTube. I'm just one of many. I'm just probably like a little speck in that whole picture there, It's like, look, I got a white piece of paper, there's a little speck of dust there. I'm that little speck of dust because there are so many other people that will share the same sentiment like that there. And they're all good YouTube creators out there. I'm not disparaging anybody, and I'm not making any derogative remarks. They do put out good information, and it's based on their experiences, how they grew their channel. Now, people have different learning curves, and people will approach things different than somebody else. As I said in the videos, from from Dennis Waitley, The Psychology of Winning, as he would say, one of his quotes, it's not what you are that holds you back, it's what you think you're not. Let me repeat. It's not what you are that holds you back, it's what you think you're not. Okay? Folks, I said it before, and I sound like a broken record, I know. if I could achieve this, I know you guys can too. Now, some people say, wow, you make it sound like you're doing so great. You only got, what, 1,294 subscribers. To start, got to start somewhere, folks, you know. Am I going to be the next Mr. Beast or Casey Neistat or whoever out there? You know, I don't know. I don't see that happening right now. But I'm going to be positive. I'm going to think positive of myself. I'm not going to sit saying, well, you know, I'll never be like, what am I going to be one of these type of guys that says, oh boy, I guess I just got to accept life as it comes. I'm never going to get anywhere. No. When life gets tough, you got to become tougher. You got to go out there and say, listen, well, say like they were saying, you got to take the horse by the rein. You can't let certain things, you know, come into your life where it's going to say, you know, put you like holding you down. I used to be like that years ago, and I said, no, this is going to change. I'm turning over a whole new leaf. You know, when I was young, I was a very quiet kid. Always kept to myself, would read, did a lot of reading and stuff like that there, you know. And I was very quiet, kept to myself a lot. What do they say? Like, it's like a writer. Yeah, you ever see, if the writers, like I remember one writer was like very reclusive, you know. They keep to themselves, but they stay focused because they're writing a book, and they can't have distractions, you know. I'm not saying that's me, but when it does come to creating a video such as I'm doing right now, you don't want to have distractions. If you're a person that's in the house and you're doing a video and you got a household that's got a couple of kids or whatever, your wife is home, whatever, take a little piece of paper like I do and put it on the outside door, close your office door, whatever, and put there making a video. You don't have to be quiet and say, you don't have to be nasty and say, I'm making a video, don't knock or whatever. I just would put a sign there saying, I'm making a video. They get the drift. In other words, don't knock on the door, you know, dad's making a video, whatever. But if you don't try, you're never going to know, folks. And you have talents and passions. I have talents and passions. I'm not going to be selfish with them. I'm going to share them with people. Some people say, what are your talents and passions? Well, let's put it this way. I know how to do basic carpentry, basic plumbing, dabbled a little with electricity, but that's not my really forte. My background is IT, but do I have an IT, do I have an IT YouTube channel? No. This channel, as I said it before in my other videos, I want it to be an open forum. That's why I do the reseller news, I'll do the Let's Talk eBay, and I'm also a vlogger. There are times I'm going to do a vlog, just like this here. This has, well, I can't say it has nothing to do with the reseller news, but it don't really. This is basically a video about why I started a YouTube channel. And the problem I think arises, well, here's the thing I want to say, a little word to the wise. If you are a type of a person who wants to learn how to grow your channel, be it me or somebody else out there, try to follow one person or persons, but don't get over inundated. If you follow 10 people teach you how to grow a YouTube channel, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to circle right back to you. The format is always going to most likely is going to be the same format when it comes to starting a YouTube channel, with people adding different variances to it. Well, and then the other thing, I was just watching a video, was like, well, you're going to start a YouTube channel, start with the niche. Your niche. I hear it all the time. Am I anti-niche? No, I like niche. The only reason why I'm not too crazy about it is because with a niche, unless you have stuff that's perpetual where you can keep doing it over and over, keep talking about it, it does, my personal take, it does get played out. My personal take. I'm not crazy about niches. It's like, you know, a person has a YouTube channel about DSLR cameras. There's nothing wrong with it. If you could sit there and talk about cameras on a weekly basis, daily basis, whatever it is, what happens after that gets played out? It's like, here's the iPhone 8 I got over here. How much can I talk about the iPhone 8? Well, you say, you could do a video on different functionalities and the storage one day. All right, so what's the time cap on them? Are they going to be a 10-minute video, 5-minute video? You know, are you going to do like just be sporadic and just say, oh, you know what? By the way, I came up with a new app. I want to share it with you guys. That's the thing I'm talking about. Things can get played out. You can only talk about something so much. That's why I like to have an open forum. Niches are good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, my channel is slow growing. It is, no doubt about it. It's not growing in leaps and bounds, but it's getting there little by little. I was watching somebody talk about the YouTube algorithm, how it works, and how it picks up, how it recommends your videos and stuff like that. You know what? I'm working towards 2,000 videos, okay? And let me tell you something right now. It does not make a difference if you have 50 videos or 1,000 videos or 5,000. It doesn't make a difference. And the reason why I say it is because if people ain't watching them, what good is it? What did you accomplish? Well, I got a lot of videos, but hardly any people watching them. My videos, I look at my own analytics, and I do my own study on my channel. A lot of majority of my videos have very small view rates. Very small. Hardly people even watch them. If I do a video like this, I might get a person watching for maybe a minute or two. Out. And that's the other thing I'll tell you. Your first 30 seconds or whatever it is, it's got to be the eye catcher. It's got to let people know what look. What are you going to do? I'm a YouTuber, just like a lot of other people out there. You're going to put a video out there, but you're going to do your best you can, right? I mean, I see people, then they do all they're doing videos like that there, or like, making faces and stuff like that, gestures and stuff. There's nothing wrong with it, but I think it's going to take a lot more than facial gestures and good titles and thumbnails too. Okay, but that's my personal take though. Remember that. I'm talking about my own basis, basing it on my own situation here with growing a YouTube channel. Getting ideas from other people is okay. I wouldn't copy their videos because you can get community guideline strikes. And if you don't know, you get 3 community guideline strikes, they close your account if I understand, or it's terminated, whatever. So it's best to keep it original. I have a relative that wants to start a YouTube channel. The person didn't want to actually physically create the YouTube videos to put on that channel, and they did what they call it. I forget what they got a name for it again. Reuse data, I don't know, for content, whatever it is. I forget the name. And you pay for it and you could use their content, but the way I understand it, YouTube frowns on that. They frown on that. They want people with originality. That's why I tell people, when it comes to creating a YouTube channel, or video I should say, keep it real, keep it original, let your channel grow organically, and have good thumbnails and titles. Okay, that little formula, whatever you want to call it, should be it in a nutshell. I can't see any more other things to add to that. Maybe there is. Maybe you guys could add another 5 things to it. That's the way I see it. And again, I'm basing it on my own experience as a YouTube creator. Like I said, I only been on this platform for 10 years. It doesn't make me a YouTube guru, and having over 1,000 videos that doesn't qualify me as a YouTube guru either. It's just some guy that sits behind his desk and he makes videos, and he accumulated he's working his way to 2,000 videos. Now, if people say, well, all right, so that's your big goal for YouTube, you want to hit the 2,000, what happens then? Whatever happens, but the reason why I'm doing it is for the simple reason is that's just something I want to do. That's just something I would do. I want to hit the 2,000 mark in videos. Is it going to help my channel grow? I don't know. If you're here watching this here, you'll know if you like me or not. You'll hit that subscribe button. If not, you might just give it a thumbs up and don't bother subscribing. Or do neither. Or give me a thumbs down. But the thing I'm trying to say is, folks, YouTube, it's all a hit or a miss. And the thing is, I'm here to encourage people to go out and pursue your dreams, because I said it before and I'm going to say it again. You're going to pass this path once in life. You might as well do something that you enjoy doing. I love creating videos. Okay? I like sharing information with people. Alright? And if you guys have an offset of that, like you say, well, you know, I mean, you know, I'm okay. Instead, when it comes to creating videos, I'm okay with it. I don't know if I want to do it every single day, or I have a 9-to-5 job. I don't have time to make long-form videos like this, or even a YouTube short. But why not a YouTube short? It's only a minute. It's a minute out of your day. What am I going to do a minute video about? What's it going to be about? It could be about anything. You keep it cryptic. You could do it to promote your YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, as I said it before and I'll say it again, if a person goes into this business with a negative attitude, it's like the battle was lost before it was even fought. I can't tell you guys what to do. I can only share information with this. And I put out the information based, like I said again, based on my own experiences. Okay? Alright. As I always say in closing my videos, I want to say to all of you out there who are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or if you already have an established YouTube channel, I'm wishing you guys all the best of luck, the best of success. Go out there, put out those videos, share your talents and passions with the world, because there are a lot of people out there who would love to see your videos. I know I'd be one of them, okay? Seriously. So I just want to put that out there, alright? I will talk to you guys the next time. This is Rich Bassini signing off. Bye-bye for now.